And what are you doing here? Oh, right. Um, did he not tell you that he's not gonna be back for a while? I mean, I don't know, maybe another hour or two at least. I mean, he went out to get some food, and when you came over, I assumed that he would have texted you or something, right? Oh, your phone's dead. Do you need a charger or anything? I can give you mine if you want. Yeah, just come on in. I promise there's no problem at all. I'll grab it for you and yeah, here you go. How about you don't lose it this time, okay? I remember last time I let you borrow my charger, you lost it, and we had to look all over the house to find it. I don't care how long ago it was. I never forget, okay? And you know those chargers aren't cheap. Here, let me take your coat for you. No, no, it's not any trouble at all. I promise. And speaking of, you remember back when we were in school, I remember you had the biggest crush on me and used to come over and I would always offer to do things for you and you'd blush so hard. And it was always like you thought you were hiding it, but you never were. And there you are. You still are bright red. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, but we were just stupid kids. And it's not like you still have a crush on me. We're a lot older now and things have moved on. But the more I talk, the redder and redder you get. You kind of look like a tomato. So cute. I'm sorry, I won't laugh at you. Well, hey, since we're both here and since my brother likes to take forever to get food, do you want to watch something? We can watch a movie or just a show or some YouTube video if you want. All right. And what do you want to watch, huh? It's my pick. Are you sure about that? I don't think you should be asking me what I want to watch because my brother always says I have horrible taste. All right. Well, don't say I didn't warn you, okay? How about we watch Kung Fu Panda? Now, do you remember why you shouldn't let me choose? The kids' movie. But it's my favorite, I swear. Did you know they're making a new one too? I'm really excited to go watch it. Well, it's too late now. I've already chosen, so now you get over here and you can watch it with me. It honestly reminds me of the good old days. It would be you and me, and usually my brother didn't want to watch it all. He was always playing games in his room, but we would bundle up, put the blankets together, and watch Kung Fu Panda over and over again. You'd think that eventually you'd stop letting me pick the movies, but here we are, years later, still watching the same movie on the same exact couch. I know I was teasing you earlier, but do you ever regret it? I don't mean to sound so dramatic, but just back then, things seemed a lot easier. We were younger and it just felt like we could do anything. and we were stupid kids, but everything felt so amazing. Being able to sit on the couch with you, just hanging out. And then as we got older, you started hanging out more with my brother, and I just went off to college, and we kind of broke apart. I just kind of miss it, you know? I miss that feeling I used to have. It felt like nothing mattered. We were gonna watch whatever we wanted, and we never had to worry about what was going to happen tomorrow. I know I haven't really spoken to you ever since I left, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being a jerk to you all the way back then. I know I always poked fun at you. You were obviously so in love with me, and I always teased you about it. I would always just make fun of you, and I guess I was kind of a jerk for playing it off. I always thought you were joking, but I was scared. I got distant because I was afraid of the truth, and I was stupid, and I was an idiot. I was just a high school girl too afraid to know what she wanted. I didn't know what to say or what to do or anything. I was just scared. I I didn't want to mess things up. And I didn't know if it would be permanent or temporary, or maybe it would ruin everything between us. And you and my brother and I, we've been so close, all three of us, for so long. And if things went badly between us, then everything would be messed up. I didn't want that to happen. I wanted to keep you in my life, even if it meant I had to act like I was just hating on you every time you seemed like you liked me, teasing you for your beet red cheeks. The truth is, I really liked you too. But I was afraid. I don't know why, but I was afraid that if we started dating, I would mess everything up. I guess what ended up happening was I just messed everything up before we even had the chance to date. Kind of ironic, isn't it? I ruined it. I ruined everything. And I really wish I could go back in time and redo it all. Redo everything. I wouldn't have been so mean to you, and I wouldn't have always made fun of you. I wouldn't have acted like all of your little secret confessions were just a joke. I just wish I could turn back time and say sorry. Sorry to the person that I hurt back then. Sorry to the person you are now. I just want to hug you and hold you close, and I want to tell you exactly how I really felt. I I know I probably shouldn't have brought any of this up. It's it's just been between us for so long. And I haven't seen you in so long. I figured this might be my only chance to tell you. I wanted to tell you the truth. So, I'm I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. If I'm being honest, I love you. I love you so much, and I have I've loved you for a long time, and I've been in denial for so long, and I can't even tell you why. I'm sorry I was such an idiot. I've loved you for so long, and I shouldn't have been afraid. I should have just told you the truth, and everything could have been perfect between us. You know, I wonder how different our lives would have been had I been honest with you all those years ago. If I hadn't have pretended. But I guess it's too late now, right? Too late to turn back time. I just want to make things right between us, okay? So between you and me, I'm being honest with you. And I don't want you to tell my brother or anybody else. But I do still love you. Even when I pretended I didn't, and even today, I pretend I don't. But I do. I loved you when I left for college, and every single day I hope maybe that you come with me. I know you've always wanted to travel around and just go anywhere you want. You probably wouldn't go to the local college, but I wanted you there. It felt like it could be a fresh start, you know? I could lock eyes with you for the first time all over again. And we could have our own college romance. We could leave everything behind. But maybe that was too good to be true. I guess I would have been better off just telling you everything, but in my mind, I just wanted to figure out a way to make it all work. Somehow. But I guess now you know, right? The secret's out. And now, things between you and me are just awkward, aren't they? You don't think so? Well, you came over to my house. You had no intention of even seeing me. I guess you probably thought you could play some games with my brother and have a nice night. And now you're sitting next to your high school crush, and she's confessing all of her feelings to you. I guess anybody else in your situation would just leave. It's probably a lot to take in, isn't it? But I guess everything's not completely over, right? Unless you want it to be over. We aren't in high school anymore. And we could start all over again. I guess maybe we can't tell my brother. Not right now, anyway. He'd definitely make fun of me for dragging it out all this time. He used to tease me about how you would act. It's almost like he knew. Maybe he didn't know I had feelings for you too. He was like our little wingman. I wonder if he thought we would end up together. I guess that's not completely off the table, is it? Do you think we could be together? It doesn't have to be right now. I I know all of this is very sudden. But I miss you. I want to talk to you more because it's been so long. Just being able to hang out with you. We could watch movies again. Just have nights together. I guess when you have a sleepover, it's a bit more weird when you're older, but we can take things slow. We can catch up on life and learn about each other again. I used to remember all of the things you used to like. I remember every time you'd bring snacks to class. At one point, I was even considering bringing you some. And I almost got some for tonight, too, but I was honestly scared. I was scared that maybe you would reject me. Maybe you would have some hatred towards me. Maybe you thought that I hated you. Or maybe I wouldn't even have a chance with you at all. But maybe I do. Maybe, if I'm not too delusional, too crazy, we could be together, right? You know I've wanted to be with you. I've tried to fall in love with someone else, and it never happened. I met other guys, college, and I told myself, I need to get over this heartbreak. I need to get over all of these regrets. But I never fell in love. Every guy I talked to, every person that tried to flirt with me, nothing ever clicked. I never had any desire to go on any dates, to learn about them. It was always you stuck in my head. I was always comparing them to you. And I felt like I couldn't escape. It was like you were tormenting me. Your love and everything about you. I just couldn't resist you. And now, like this, I can't let you go. I know my brother's probably going to be home soon. But I love you. I really do. And I want to be able to tell you that as many times as I want. Maybe it's a bit too soon to tell you when we aren't even together, but I just want you to know my feeling. I want you to know how badly I've missed you. And I hope that I can earn your trust again. That you'll love me again all the same. Because I really have missed you. Will you spend tonight with me? When my brother comes back, the three of us can hang out. Just like good old times. And then, if you want, I can come over to your place. I can tell my brother that I'm walking you home, but I can come over. And maybe then we can have all of those conversations we always wanted to have. And actually be honest to each other. We won't have to hold back our feelings anymore. I don't have to worry about saying I love you. And then I guess we actually do work things out. I'll have to tell everybody that I really was in love with you. But I still am. And I can't wait to have you in my life again. He's probably about to be here, so maybe I should back off a little bit. We can talk about this more later, okay? I love you. I really do, okay? I promise.